Did you know that Christmas wasn't always on December 25th? Yes, you heard that right. The most awaited holiday of the year didn't originally fall on the date we're familiar with today. This festive season, which brings joy and cheer to millions around the globe, has a history that might surprise you. Its origin and evolution are shrouded in a mix of intriguing facts and delightful folklore. So how did we end up celebrating Christmas on December 25th? Let's dive into the fascinating tale of Christmas. The story of Christmas starts, surprisingly, without Christmas at all. Imagine a time when December 25th was just another day in winter. That was the reality for many ancient cultures, but they did have their own celebrations around the winter solstice, the shortest day of the year. The Romans, for example, celebrated Saturnalia, a week-long festival of feasting and gift-giving in honor of the god Saturn. The Germanic people celebrated Yule, lighting massive logs and feasting until the log burnt out, which could take up to 12 days. Now, fast forward to the early days of the Christian Church. The exact date of Jesus Christ's birth was unknown and wasn't celebrated. However, in the 4th century, the Church sought to replace the pagan festivals with a Christian celebration. They chose December 25th to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. Why this date, you might ask? Well, it conveniently coincided with the existing solstice festivals, making it easier for people to adapt to the new celebration. And so the first Christmas, or Christ's Mass, was celebrated. But it was a far cry from the holiday we know today. There were no Christmas trees, no stockings, and certainly no Santa Claus. It was a solemn, religious event. And just like that, Christmas was born, but it would take hundreds of years for it to become the holiday we know and love today. Fast forward a few centuries, and Christmas started to take shape. The holiday we know and love today is a colorful tapestry woven from centuries of traditions, customs, and influences from all over the globe. Let's talk about the Christmas tree. This tradition has its roots in Germany, where, as early as the 16th century, devout Christians decorated evergreen trees in their homes. But it wasn't until the 19th century, thanks to Britain's Queen Victoria and her German Prince Albert, that the Christmas tree became a hallmark of the holiday season around the world. Now, let's unwrap the story behind gift-giving. This custom dates back to the Roman festival of Saturnalia, a week-long period of lawlessness celebrated between December 17th, 25. During this time, Roman courts were closed, and Roman law dictated that no one could be punished for damaging property or injuring people. As part of the festivities, Romans would give each other gifts. But it's also tied to the Christian tradition, where the 3 wise men gave gifts to baby Jesus. And who can forget the jolly old man in the red suit, Santa Claus? This iconic figure has a history as rich as the cookies and milk left out for him on Christmas Eve. Santa Claus is based on St. Nicholas, a bishop from the 4th century known for his generosity. The Santa we know today, with his red suit and flying reindeer, is largely a creation of 19th century American culture, particularly the 1822 poem A Visit from St. Nicholas, or as it's more commonly known, The Night Before Christmas. These elements, the tree, the gifts, and Santa Claus, are just a few threads in the rich tapestry of Christmas. They've been adapted, evolved, and reshaped over the centuries by different cultures and societies. Today they are recognized and celebrated worldwide, making Christmas a truly global holiday. Through centuries of tradition and celebration, Christmas has evolved into a time of joy, giving, and family. Now that we've journeyed through the history of Christmas, it's time for a little quiz. Let's see how well you've been paying attention. Question 1. What surprising fact did we learn about Christmas at the start of our journey? Was it that Christmas wasn't always celebrated on the 25th of December, or that Santa Claus used to wear a green suit? Moving on to question 2. Can you remember how Christmas as we know it today was born? Was it from a pagan festival, or was it the invention of a well-known soda company? And finally, question 3. How has Christmas evolved over the years? Has it always been about gift-giving and feasting, or did it start as a solemn religious event? Take a moment. Think about your answers. Remember, the spirit of Christmas is all about sharing and caring. So share these fun facts with your friends and family, and spread the joy of learning. Until next time, Merry Christmas.